Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Hope you guys been enjoying the content on the channel as of late. Just sitting here waiting for my brother. He's doing his thing. High school boy, so he's just out doing his stuff. Um, and I don't know, just kind of itching just to get this last video done. So I just figured we might as well just record this right now because this is a topic that it's a funny one for me because it's like initially I'm not sure if I wanted to talk about it because I just think it's so obvious, but giving it some thought I was just like, yeah, well, I mean, I got something to say about it. So it's pretty self-explanatory. It's about audience, it's about how people go to the theater, what kind of movies they watch, and really the hypocrisy within their viewings. Now, everyone's allowed to watch whatever the hell they want to watch. If you want to watch, say, a superhero film, which is pretty much all you can see at the theater nowadays. If you want to see a superhero film or an action flick or whatever like that, then go ahead. That's your prerogative. That's your choice. But but I gotta ask, just because I've heard people been like saying this lately, or not lately, but I've seen it online a lot of times where people will say that they want originality, they want fresh concepts, or they're getting tired of a certain genre, of this and that. And I look at those people and I'm thinking, there is a load of movies out there, a load of content, a load of storytelling that you have now previewed yourself to. It's out there and it's hurting because you're not giving it the attention it needs in order to produce more of said kinds of work. Gotta support the indies, guys. Really, support the indies because they are the guys who know. Like, is it any shock when you see people who operate in the indie world, they get swallowed up by the Hollywood system? Is it no surprise that the work that they end up doing is just mediocre at best? Look at Denis Villeneuve. Dude went from doing, he worked with high-profile actors, but still, he made some really good work. Enemy, Prisoners, I love Prisoners. Arrival, which got a little bit bigger budget, but hey, still pretty good. I'm thinking some other indie filmmakers. Lars von Trier. I'm not big on Lars von Trier, but hey, dude's doing his own thing, and I can at least respect the just the fact that he has his taste and he's not changing it for a system or for profit. Paul Thomas Anderson, I love. He never has switched his style for nobody. It's like people who stick with what they Lynn Ramsey. Man, I love Lynn Ramsey. Like, it's people like that personally I think need more of the attention than the stuff that we see all the time, because like they have, and I'm talking from an artistic point of view. Obviously, financially, obviously when you put in millions of dollars to a certain film, you're gonna market it more. The more money you put in, the more likely you're gonna, promote it. Especially if if it's guaranteed to make a lot of money. So I get it, but it's just that I've seen that conversation come up time and time again, where people clamor for originality, but they just don't seek out the smaller work. They don't seek out the oddities. They don't seek out the film that makes them go, what is that? Like, what the hell is that? I don't know what the hell that is. They don't seek out that. They seek out comfort food. They seek out something that is familiar to them, and they're content with that. They're content with the familiarity. Like it's like eating pepperoni pizza all the time, and you're getting sick of pepperoni pizza, and then someone just puts some meatballs on it. It's still the same thing. It's still the same thing. You just put on a few pieces of meatballs. I mean, yeah, it tastes a little bit different, but fundamentally it's the same thing. So, and that's usually what I've noticed, is that when mainstream media adds on a few meatballs, apparently, like, it's apparently just Shakespeare, and it's not. It's the same thing. It's the same mechanics. It's just that it looks different. That's it. It's like I said with Blue Beetle. It's the same script, but it's a different movie. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. And my question is simply this: like, it's one thing to be subjective, right? Like, because that's ultimately, I mean, everyone likes to use that phrase. It's all subjective. It's all subjective, and it absolutely is all subjective. But whatever happened to being objective? Whatever happened to seeking out, watching something because of curiosity, and actually giving it a chance? You know what I mean? Now I'm a hypocrite myself, because I don't seek out superhero films or much of mainstream media, simply because I just don't like the material. I don't like the mechanics. I don't like how the stories are told. It's redundant. Like, because I don't like the familiar nature to it, and I say I'm a hypocrite because it's like, I say to be open-minded and stuff like that, but here I am saying, but it's like I'm talking to the people who are all about Marvel, DC, Star Wars, all those big properties. That's just their world. That's all that they occupy, and they're calling themselves like movie guys. They're cinema guys, cinema folks, and it's like, do you really know? Like, have you ever seen Beau Travail by Claire Denis? I'm about to see it actually tonight. Have you ever seen News from Home, which is another film that I saw, which will be coming out pretty soon? Have you seen Wanda, which I just reviewed on this channel? And did you know that she was uncredited as a writer, and it was a film that she made in response to a newspaper article that was about a female who went on the run with a robber. Most of you guys, like just general folks, probably don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But if I mention Iron Man, or if I mention Batman, you'll know automatically who I'm talking about. Even like Guardians, right, or Spider-Man, stuff like that. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know that. You guys know what I'm talking about. And I know that some people will say that, well, we do support the indie. It's like, yeah, but only when the industry says so. Only when they make it so. Like when these film festivals, when they hand out those nice shiny little trophies, whatever like that, sure, those films will get the attention. But I'm talking about just a general viewing. I'm talking about you see something and you just go, I just want to see that. I want to see what's up, Like, whatever happened to just being objective? I don't understand, because I get you should be subjective, but you should also be objective. You should consider stuff that, that's like it's one thing to be like yeah, we all need our comfort, but at the same time, it's like, doesn't people want to challenge themselves? Don't people want to be introduced to new forms of storytelling? Like, because everybody likes to sit within the same structures, the same idea, the same navigations. It's just just simple, basic storytelling that people like. Like, no one seeks out an avant-garde, or no one seeks out a story within a story, or a something like a French New Wave, you know, something along those lines, like something that's outside of the norm, you know, something that is not just strictly a 3 act structure, you know, like you know, broaden your, you know, your horizon. I don't know what the phrase I'm looking for. Like, just like start to familiarize yourself with stuff that you haven't really familiarized yourself with, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's what I do nowadays, you know. I try to be as diplomatic, but at this, you know, at the same breath, you know, you have to have your taste too. It's like, you can't just be all free spirited and saying, oh, I'm gonna watch whatever, even if it's like it looks like total crap. It's like, no, like if it just doesn't look good, don't see it. Like, really, if I don't even care at that point if it's an indie or whatever. If to you it looks like garbage, like if you really don't like what you saw, then don't go out and see it. Simple as that, you know. But I'm saying that for those who actually are curious, right? They actually watch a trailer for something small or something completely independent, whatever like that, and it gets your interest, but you're not gonna see it because of the stereotype associated with it. Oh, it's a small movie or whatever like that. Then you're missing out, and you're also just making it just very specific as to what kind of films you like. Like, just try it out. Just try it out. It might be the best thing you see this year, or it might be just all right. But at least you're giving it a chance. You know, at least it's not just all pepperoni pizza. You know, maybe it might be a hamburger. Maybe it might be a steak. Maybe it might be some ribs. You know, maybe it might be a potato. It might be it could be just a salad. For like, it could be any, like it doesn't have to strictly be pizza. You know, it doesn't have to strictly be pizza. But it feels like a lot of people are just cool with just eating pizza nowadays, and it's like, try out something new. If it looks good to you, take a bite. See if you like it. If you don't like it, hey, at least you gave a bite. Versus, you know, just being all stubborn and saying, oh, I don't want to watch that because just, you know, oh, it's a small film, you know. Because there are people in the community who do that. I've seen people like that where they're like, it's a small movie, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's like, I don't get that. I don't get why you people will frown on that. Some of the best movies I see all year are, hell, most of the best movies I see all year are usually small productions. So, because they have a creative process that is unique and is not factory work, you know. So, and it seems like a lot of people nowadays are just cool with whatever the factory, you know, that system. They're cool with just that. They don't want to explore any further, you know. And I say do. If it looks good, give it a bite. If it don't look good, then don't, you know. But at least like, you know, make, you know, like actually consider, you know, more than just what you're familiar with. So be a little bit more open-minded. Just consider more about how you're feeling, you know, and just give a bite. So those are my thoughts. Because I just been noticing that lately. People are just a bit hypocritical when it comes to like watching stuff. It's like, if it looks good, try it. I don't say because it's an indie film. It's like, who cares? Who cares if it's a small production? A movie's a movie. You know what I mean? So, but you guys let me know your thoughts on this. I mean, do you guys have a broad taste, or are you guys kind of specific? Are you guys more objective, or are you just cool with eating the same thing over and over again? Let me know. Be honest. Let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, so that's gonna be it for me, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Probably gotta go get my brother right now so he can get home for dinner. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and until then, I'll catch you guys in the next video.